How you doing, YouTube? Matt Massa Beer Reviews back with a little bit of mystery beer, this time courtesy of Steven. Thank you very much, brother. See me off a little bit of festive season greetings, holiday, Christmas, whatever you want to call it. A little bit of mystery beer cheer for you and me. So let's dive into this sucker. If you don't know what mystery beers are, that's kind of weird, but they're basically beers that I don't know what I'm drinking. It's a fun game to play. I implore you to do so. First off, wrapping, awesome. Wrapping paper. Who doesn't like that? I don't know, environmentalist maybe? I don't know. Anyway, as far as the beer goes, if that is not a double IPA, I do not know what is. It's got a rich haze to it, but it has this kind of dark density going on too, so it kind of screams a double IPA. Pinky Finger of like a almost khaki-colored head, a bit tanner than what you typically expect from an IPA, also makes you think there's a bit more heft to it. But I mean, it looks all the parts of a super thick, super dense, hazy. See if we got a nose on her. I mean, just citrus gobs to the face. You're getting orange, grapefruit, all the bits and pieces of the citrus realm in there. There's pineapple in there. There's definitely a huge peach component. So there's a lot of stone fruit, but that citrus is still kind of leading the way. Sweet, big beer here. I'm not getting much else. I'm not like, I don't know if there's any kind of adjuncts in it. I don't think there's lactose or anything like that going on. It's just extra hopped out the wazoo. You definitely get a hop green kind of pellet kind of character on the nose. Comes off a little bit weedy, and that's pretty much it. It's just a huge citrus based leading in front of a hefty bit of stone fruit kind of double IPA, if not a triple IPA. So let's dive in. Cheers. Yeah. Sweet. A lot of residual sugar in there. Sweet, big. You know what this reminds me of, actually? Reminds me of one of those relic beers. Very much a relic kind of beer this has going for it. Because there's something about the way their citrus comes off in combination with the residual sugar that's typically left over. You rarely get that huge residual sugar pop from Treehouse. Rarely get it from Trillium. All those other ones. That kind of, I don't know if it's a shelfie thing or just a brewing process thing, is that some people leave gobs and gobs amount of residual sugar, and it's not necessarily just a relic thing by themselves, but for something about this, something kind of, maybe even something I can't even detect, is just kind of giving me relic vibes. So, anyway. Yeah. Citrus bomb has a decent amount of stone fruit in the nose on top of that. Doesn't follow through too stony in the taste. What you're left with is just gobs and gobs of citrus in the nose and in the taste. A huge amount of residual sugar. And a soft green, both in the nose and the taste. It's probably much bigger than what's being perceived. But since there is so much sweetness here, it's kind of tampered down a little bit. And that's pretty much done and done. What is this? This is an 8.7% double IPA. I'll call it, from Relic Brewing. We'll see if I'm wrong or not. With how sweet this is, I'm assuming they wanted this to be like a triple IPA or something like that, but it just didn't land. Maybe it is double IPA, but it might say triple IPA on there. So we'll see what's what. No, this is New Park Brewing. Okay, fair enough. So, cool can, like little sine waves, and this is a double wavelength, it's double India Pale Ale, 8.5% alcohol by volume, and that'd be that. Yeah, as far as dating goes in this sucker, it is just under 2 months old. Yeah, not too shabby of a beer. A little bit too sweet for me, to be perfectly honest with you. Just that sugar is just a little bit too hefty. But it's definitely a tasty beer, especially if you're going for that citrus component. And not too... There's nothing really wrong with it other than just that being overly sweet for my palate. But it is gobs and gobs of citrus. I would like that bittering to come through a little bit more. I think if you knock down that residual sweetness, it would have shown a little bit nicer. And I always like my beers to have a little bit of dryness in there. And with this being as sweet as it is, it just can't get to that point for me. But tasty nonetheless. I dig it. And I'm okay with everything I said. Try to call it the brewery. Take a swing every now and then. Sometimes you miss. So let's talk about it. Is it one of the better double IPAs I've had as of late? It's, it's in the conversation. It's not anywhere towards the top or anything like that. Value and availability. I mean, New Park stuff is typically market value, and I think it's brewery only, but I believe I don't know if they sell out right away. I think some of the cans stick around, but you do have to go to the brewery and get it and leave you with, if you like what we like this beer, if you like citrus forward juice bombs that skew very sweet. I mean, it has that residual sugar on lock, so if you like your juicy beers to be not overtly or even all that bittering, and you like that juice and you like it to be sweet, thinking Sunny D here, you'll like this sucker. So there you go. Another review in the books. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Down there if you want to talk about it. Massive Beers if you want to check me out doing the social media stuff. Beer Massive if you want to check me out doing the whole podcasting thing. MassiveBeers@gmail.com if you want to jump on the whole mystery beer train. I could always use a couple, 2-3 more mystery beers in my life. And hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Hopefully enjoying a mystery beer right now. And hopefully see you next time. Cheers.